60 Minutes Overtime.
Our story this week is on Dan Hurley, basketball coach of UConn, which is going for its third straight NCAA title. Might that bring him some happiness? Probably not.
Oh, how does that happen? You just don't deserve to win.
You would think that a coach as accomplished as Hurley, going for a third straight national title, would exude confidence and optimism. He'd be galvanized by the wins and not dwell too much on the losses. But you would have the wrong guy, especially after what's been a topsy-turvy Husky season.
Is there a way to change the knobs so you get a little more joy from the wins and a little less sting from the losses?
Maybe a one-off champion, but somebody that is desperate to stay where we are on top of the mountain. I think you're wired like this. Oh, my God. Basic.
But he knows better than to bring the agony of his work home.
No, don't come home like that, please. Like, I am not in the mood.
Andrea Hurley has little patience for her husband's doom and gloom, but she still indulges and even appreciates his superstitions, down to the lucky underwear.
You do not win a national title if you don't have that underwear.
No, there's no way you win it.
He's a nut. So if he's superstitious and he's doing the same thing over and over and it works, I feed right into it. Of course.
For me, it's sprinkling the court with the holy water, saging the court. You know, the M&Ms pregame, like the blue M&Ms, unless we share the same color, and then I got to go to our red, which is an alternate color. Or if we share red and blue, I'll go to green. The underwear, obviously. Socks, sport coach, just everything.
The tension on game day is so brutal. He leaves the house, and it is like, I just cannot wait for him to leave. It's a sigh of relief. He doesn't even say anything. That's the bad thing. He's very quiet, and I just know the tension is so bad, and I'm like, oh my God.
So what do you just stay the heck out of his
way?
I
do.
She makes sure that I don't have to ask her for anything.
Yeah,
belt, shoes.
I have everything.
The dragon underwear, or the sharks, or the wolves, depending on who's winning.
Yeah.
Back-to-back champs! Back-to-back champs!
Dan Hurley wins his second NCAA title in 2024 at UConn and gets offered a job to coach the Los Angeles Lakers, this marquee premier NBA franchise, live on the beach, make potentially 8 figures in salary, dream job, and says, thanks, no thanks. How close were you to taking that Lakers job?
We went back and forth. I mean, there were obviously a lot of positives, and the challenge was exciting. So there were definitely times where you thought you were going.
This decision to stay at UConn, for both of you, what did it come down to ultimately?
A lot. I mean, family, me being comfortable. You're in this crazy mental, amazing feeling of just coming off back to back, and you have something like that come up, and it's just like, wait,
You went out there, you saw the banners and the mystique and the Lakers colors. Didn't sell you.
It did. Of course it did. It messed me up for a while, because you're coming from this, which is it's a dream, and then to a dream job. It was tough. The opportunity was a dream.
Once you made the decision, could you, out of sight, out of mind, could you just move on?
Yeah. College coaching compared to the NBA there's more of a sense of purpose to it. There just is, because of the impact you could have on a 17-year-old, a 19-year-old. What you can mean for them in their life is something, that you don't get in pro sports the same way. You're the last group of people that are going to really teach these kids a lot of what they need to learn, to take, to be successful, to make them tougher, to make them better, just to prepare them for what life's going to be like, and it's not always going to be easy. This is like top level of sports. UConn basketball is one of the best known basketball brands in the world. The way that we play, the caliber of our play, the way our players are flourishing in their post-UConn careers. I mean, the way we do it is special. Why would you want to leave it?
I mean, he prides himself on, success, and if we lose a game in college, it's borderline unbearable. I can't imagine going to the next level and having to play all those games and losing. It wouldn't be great.
Just the volume of games. And I think, you know, for us, I think the program and the players and what we do, it's so personal to us. It's like such a huge part of our identity. Those games that we play, they feel like they're a reflection of us in a lot of ways. So when we struggle or when we fail, we don't like it.
I think he knows himself well enough to know that even this vaunted job coaching the Los Angeles Lakers, all that comes with it, Celebrity Row, that wasn't him. Dan Hurley said no, and he has no regrets. Ever regrets this season for not taking that Lakers job?
No, not for a second. Not for 1 second.